Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've been slipping down the rankings, having a hard time finding their footing right now. Hopefully, they can find a clear path forward.
And now Dallas is starting. group. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Gilmore in at the center position. And for New Orleans, we've got Denny Avdia, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Clock at 4.
And there's the IQ from Morant, knowing where his man's going to be.
And it's Pelicans ball. Pass to Nowitzki. Off the outside. Here's West. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Parrish. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Here's Beck. Coming off a 12-point game. That one falls. Beck's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bryant, no good. Here's Beck, defended by Avdia. There's a screen. Pass to Gilmore. Inside. Here's Beck, and there's a 3-second violation. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Morant outside, and the 3-pointer goes.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with Willie Green.
He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Allie, thank you.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Good on both.
A double-double machine. Parrish understands his strengths on offense and also works hard at the defensive end.
Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Beck. Here's Gilmore. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy and strong, too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a time. It was not fun.
He does not get the second one. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Right wing. Here's West. And again, New Orleans, no good.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Back to Morant. Pass to Moncrief. Outside Morant. Here's Havlicek. Lets it go from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Bryant outside. There's a screen. Here's Nowitzki. Counted from distance.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
To the inside. Here's Beck. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Fires for three. West misses.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Here's Beck. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Pelicans trail. Launches it. And after missing his first three shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Boy, Jerry West shooting mechanics, flawless. I mean, the way he squares up, elbow tucked in under the ball, the follow through, a very repeatable, efficient motion.
Here's Havlicek. What a tremendous game he played against Denver.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Timeout. Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, fire three of your own. Boom.
And it's Willie. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And they place top 5 in points off turnovers. Not just causing havoc, but turning those transition opportunities into points.
Their nightly goal? Make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals. Here's West. He can't get that one to fall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Moncrief, the pass to Beck. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, there are always trades this time of year, Clark, but we rarely talk about the human aspect of these moves.
That's a great point, B.A. You know, these guys integrate into their communities. They create bonds and friendships and connections. Their kids go to school and make friends, and then if they're traded, all of that is disrupted. So it's often overlooked, but it's a real part of being a pro basketball player in the NBA.
The first one falls, and New Orleans making a change here. Adams is checked in. So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's West. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Bryant outside. Pass to Avdia. 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet out. And And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Morant. Here's Beck. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Beck's got 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Bryant outside. There's a screen. Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Adams. It's blocked.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy.
Pelicans trail by 3. Avdia passes to Nowitzki. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. 5 points in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Here's Morant after the basket by New Orleans. A minute 35 left in the opening quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Havlicek. Can't get it to fall.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Lewis. Here's Nowitzki. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Moncrief. 29 seconds left in the first. Here's Rodman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Rodman is a selective guy when it comes to trying to score. He's not really hung up on his points, but he did a nice job there forcing the defender to foul him.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Knocks down the first one.
You know, what you get from Dennis Rodman is relentless effort and hustle. Rodman does the dirty work out there and puts his body on the line with a fervor that very few players can match.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Porter. Tipped. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Embiid. Outside Morant. Screen by Embiid. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Pelicans on top, leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
New Orleans in the lead. On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Joel Embiid. And it's Brown in at the 1 spot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And here's New Orleans now. Here's the pick. Brown against Porter. Rodman with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Havlicek. From deep. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Here's Havlicek. A chance. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. From 12 feet. And the Pelicans get it back. Roy. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Roy has a special knack for drawing fouls. He's really excellent at getting defenders off balance and forcing them to foul it.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside, Brown. Gilmore passes to Beck. Curry with it. And he buries his first look.
Assisted by
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's West, defended by Brown. And the basket by West. West, who's got 6.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And here's Brown. Still without a bucket. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Bryant, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Dallas with a change here, too. Ingram's checked in. On defense, the Mavericks. Here's Bryant, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Bryant.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Brown. No points so far. Back to pass to Ingram. And Dallas hits again from deep.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Here's Beck. Give him 8. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Lewis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Always a threat to score the ball. Rashard Lewis had the defense all over him that time. Didn't bother.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Brown. Still no points. Pass to Beck. Brown scanning the floor. And there's the screen. He takes it in.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And here's Bryant. He's covered by Curry. Fires the 3. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 8.
You know, you've got to guard Kobe the moment he crosses half court. He's got that kind of range, and he doesn't have any reservations about letting him fly.
Now here's Brown. Outside Ingram. Back to Curry. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Lewis. Here's West, defended by Brown. They swipe it. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Heck, no good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Stojakovic, and he buries his first look. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Making a change here. Avdia's checked in. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. In third, the Pelicans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Now here's Brown. No points yet. And here's Curry for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. New Orleans leading by 4. Avdia outside. From 7 feet away. Outside Ingram. 3-pointer. Second chance effort. Blocked.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
Bryant, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Curry finds Brown. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And taking a look at their transition offense, they finished in the top 10 in the league in fast breaks, showing just how hungry they were to get out and run and try to beat teams quickly.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Mavericks making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Moncrief. Yet to see a basket. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Curry passes to Gilmore. Now Ingram, defended by Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Beck, no good. And here's Bryant outside. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Here's Moncrief. He picked up 15 in their last win against Denver.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Now here's Bryant. Tight defense on him. to the middle. And that one's good. Parrish has got 8 points.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Got a piece of it. 50 seconds left in the second. Back the pass to Curry. Now here's Ingram, defended by Abdia from the arc. Beck, no good.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Lewis can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Moncrief. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Beck. Out to the right wing. Moncrief, the pass to Beck from deep. Rebounded by New Orleans. Parrish has got 8 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside. Lewis. And it's rejected. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pelicans on top, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
33.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella. Taking some pressure off the starters here. And looking ahead, here's what's to come later on tonight in the NBA. The Warriors playing at Chase Center as they go up against the Thunder. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Pelicans lead by 3. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Nowitzki in at the power forward position. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. Havlicek's got 5 points. And the Pelicans with possession here. Pass to Nowitzki. Abdia from outside drills it from deep. Abdia's got his second basket.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Moncrief, covered by Bryant. Let's go with a 3. A nice shot by Havlicek. Havlicek's got his third basket on the night right there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5, and he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Bryant outside. Pass to Abdia. Here's West. And he lobs it up to the rim. He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
Look, it's not easy to intimidate Parrish inside. I don't care how physical you get with him. He maintains his cool.
Morant, the pass to Gilmore. And he got got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This Gilmore taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's West. He has 6. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gilmore's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
It's Avdia on the wing, hounded by Morant. Here's West. Back to Bryant. Here's West from about 19. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 6th Moncrief, still without a bucket. 5 to shoot, to the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Avdia finds Bryant. Here's West. The 3 is up. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep, Morant. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Avdia against Morant. Pass to Bryant. It's hauled in by Moncrief. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. And Morant laces the triple.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
Pelicans trail by 3. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Nowitzki's got 10.
Dirk Nowitzki is 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down 3s. A ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Morant against Porter. Back to Embiid. 6 to shoot. And there's a pick. Here's Havlicek. Pelicans cleared away.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Roy, defended by Brown. Lets it go from 11. Roy's shot is good.
Nice job executing inside. When you give Roy these kinds of looks, he's going to cash those in.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so Porter will bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Nowitzki. Soft touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Morant against Porter. Embiid misses. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Outside for Morant. Connects from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Roy. Off the mark there with a 3. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Porter against Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Porter. Here's Roy. Defended by Brown. Here's Roy. It's good from about 19 feet. Roy's gotten 4 this quarter. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Counted.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Here's Brown. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Rodman, no good. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And it's good. 2 points.
A 6'6" creator, smooth as they come. Roy is kind of a point forward, doesn't have a defined position. All he is a baller who makes plays.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by New Orleans. Embiid passes to Morant. The floater. The putback. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
There's a screen. Pass to Nowitzki. And he can't bank that one in. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Mavericks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Ja Morant. Joel Embiid is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Curry in it to 2. Pelicans trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Parrish. Comes up empty down low. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip. They've got a piece of it. Here's Avdia. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Roy, covered by Ingram. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Brandon Roy goes up, fights through the contact, and finishes with some real force and tenacity.
Morant against Porter. Morant, the pass to Beck. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. and the Mavericks lead by 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Parrish. Here's Nowitzki. And it's all tied up.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. MB continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Shooting 2.
That one's off.
The constant evolution of MB's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And he's good on the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
And so Porter will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Nowitzki. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Outside Curry. Porter against Morant. Good on the 13-footer. Morant's got 19 points.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Porter, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Roy. Shoots over Curry. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Dallas leading by 3. Back the pass to Curry. Pass to Ingram. The 3. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Nowitzki. Back to Avdia. Here's Nowitzki. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nowitzki's got 6 here in the quarter.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the three-point line this half.
Morant against Porter. It's deflected. Here's Roy, and he drives in. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Curry. It's tipped. Ingram against Avdia to the middle to take the lead. Porter's shot is off. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll start out on the road to play the Rockets in Houston.
And that game against Memphis, it's one that I'm excited for. A couple of teams that play exciting basketball meeting up early in the season.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Pass to Parrish. Here's West, pounded by Morant. Here's Roy. Here's West. Here's Nowitzki to take the lead. They get it again.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Morant finds Embiid. Pass to Beck. Over to the wing. From deep, Morant. Again, the miss by Dallas. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Parrish. Here's Nowitzki. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. Embiid, the catch and the flush.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Pelicans trail by 4. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Dallas making a change here. Here's Roy. Here's Nowitzki. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Pass to Moncrief. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Beck. Gilmore passes to Morant.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
Here's Roy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Brown, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And it's tied up with that one.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. He's checked in for the Pelicans. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. To the inside. Here's Beck. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Bryant. Yes. They get the go-ahead bucket.
Kobe thrives under pressure. When his team needs a hoop, he's the man to get it for him.
Left side, Brown. Gets a very good look and converts.
Huge points from Brown right there. Big-time bucket.
Bryant outside. Deflected. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Pass to Beck. Here's Moncrief. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bryant. Moncrief, no good. New Orleans has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Parrish. Off the outside. Lets it fly. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Brown. It's stolen away. Down low. Money.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Beck. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, so you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Beck from outside the arc. Offensive board to the left side wing. Stolen by Bryant. And now they foul and stop the clock. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Brown with it from deep three-point range. Off target. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.